Mike?
Hey, what's going on, Sean?
Can you dial up them 7 digits?
Wow.
You ever had a phone like this?
Yeah.
I don't know. I always had a flip phone.
It looks like those little Nokia ones.
Yeah, it is. I think it is a Nokia phone, but I've never had one of those Nokia phones. My dad did.
I had one that wasn't quite that, but pretty close.
I don't think I ever managed what it said on the front.
That's awesome.
So before we get into it, this is Trillium and Monkish's Dial Up the 7 Digits Double IPA brewed with muscat juice. So it's obviously a collab. Oh, thank you very much. As you can see, we got the Trillium logo, and we got the Monkish logo, and we've had this beer for a couple weeks. It actually says on the phone, dialing Monkish, and I just never fucking noticed it.
Pretty awesome.
Trillium's been fucking collaboration after collaboration
Every couple of days, seems like.
This was the first one I think that started it.
Yep.
Then there was Other Half.
Yep.
And then there was The Veil.
Yep.
And then they released Headroom today.
Yep.
Headroom's not a collab, but it's
a special release.
They're just going nuts.
Yeah.
So this is a mixture of their dialed in, which they say they're dialed in recipe, but obviously dialed in has the different dialed ins have different hops. So I'm assuming it's got to be the main dialed in, the 3rd year anniversary with Sauvignon Blanc with Galaxy.
Yeah, what it says here for hops is Galaxy and Cashmere.
Yep. And then then they took the recipe of Monkish's dial the 7 digits, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, dial the 7 digits. Monkish's dial the 7 digits. Have you ever had a Monkish beer?
I think I have, but nothing that... No, maybe not.
I've never had one.
I don't think I have then.
I've had Monkish collab. I've had Never and Again, which was their one age on mangoes that people said is terrible. And actually, people say now it's good after a year or 9 months.
Yeah, I heard nothing good about that beer.
This is what? July 27th. So this is 3 weeks old?
No, it's 2.5.
2.5. We had 2.5. So we had this at Mike's bachelor party. We had a lot of beer in us, and we were still fucking green as fuck. And then I had one by myself a week after. No, I had one the week before. It was green as fuck. Then we had a Mike's bachelor party, still green. Then I had one at Trillium 2 days ago. It was still. We'll see what happens.
How about that, huh?
That's a perfect pour, my friend.
It's a very active head. Look how the bubbles are just going nuts.
Going nuts.
And those are kind of big bubbles for a head, you know? But it looks like orange juice, basically.
Yeah.
You know?
Murky orange juice. This is 8.2%, I think, right?
I believe so.
8.2%, yeah.
Yep.
You ever had muscat juice? What's muscat? It's like a wine.
It's a grape wine. Wine grape, my bad.
Wine grape, yeah. Oh, yeah, muskrat grapes. Yeah, of course. The lacing just goes away super quick.
Yeah.
Super quick.
Goes right down the glass.
Yep. Nose? It smells like dialed in.
Yeah, it smells like kind of that, almost like earthy grape juice.
The earthy white wine grape juice, yeah. In a blind... I bet I would tell you, I'd be like, this is dialed in. Of course it's dialed in. It smells just like dialed in.
Yeah. Yeah,
I just got it in my beer. I didn't sip it yet. Leave me alone. Yeah, it smells just like dialed in, but you're getting that earthiness that you said. You're getting some citrus, but you're not really getting so Galaxy and Cashmere. I don't know what Cashmere is supposed to give, but I'm wondering since most of their beers they have Columbus as a bittering hop. If Cashmere is supposed to be the bittering hop in this, and we're going to be mostly getting the Galaxy because we know we love Galaxy. Take a sip. Cheers. Oh, that's much better. This could be a dialed-in variant, and I would believe it.
It is like dialed in. I mean,
yeah. I don't know what we obviously never had Monkish's dial the 7 digits before, so maybe it's about this. I don't know. Yeah, it's really good. I'm digging it, but I don't know what to compare it to. Right, you could tell me that this literally was another dialed in variant. I'd be dialed in with muscat juice. I'd be like, okay, cool.
Yeah, but I mean, any beer you have, whether it's a variant, generally, I guess, a variant or a collaboration really should kind of be reviewed in a bubble, right?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it's good to make the comparisons, but like the beer has to stand alone, right?
Yes. And what are you getting on the? So what are you getting on your mouth?
Yeah, like medium carbonation. Mm-hmm. You get almost like a pungency to it, like a mustiness almost.
Almost, you getting a little chalkiness.
A little bit
chalky. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm getting like almost like a bitter grape quality to it.
Yeah, the bitter is like right there in the front, and then like you kind of get more of that. Like you get the white wine character with a little bit of citrus.
I get that way in the back of my tongue.
Yeah. And I'm assuming the citrusiness and the juiciness is like the galaxy trying to like come through and kind of overtake the muscat juice, maybe.
Yeah, I'm actually finding that to be sort of like
what's the malt?
Like, I just had them pulled up right here.
Malted oats. I would expect it'll be a little more, a little more.
So it says here Pilsner, Golden Promise, malted oats, dextrin, caramel 15, and flaked wheat. I don't know if that's accurate, but
no, it is. That's the Trillium website right there. Same thing.
Oh, fair enough. Okay.
They look like they just copy and pasted it.
All right, there we go.
But I don't know, malted oats. Like I don't. Whenever I think oats, I always want like super creamy mouthfeel.
Yeah,
but I'm really getting.
I'm not getting that though.
No.
But I'm also like, I'm finding it weird. Like almost like the flavor components are more like they're not so harmonious and more combative. I'm finding things that I'm not finding that pleasant because it's almost conflicting flavors to me.
Like what I was getting green before is not there, but that bitterness I feel like is not gonna go away.
No, I don't
Well,
think so.
maybe it would go away once everything kind of falls off and then it's just like not good anymore to drink. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The bitterness is a little harsh, but I kind of remember a little bit of bitterness in Dialed In, but that was good though. It was like it complemented it nicely.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a bad beer by any means, but again, with collaborations, you're gonna hit. It's always hit or miss, and it's usually a lot of miss.
It's a lot of misses.
It's like you get these two like Goliath breweries, right? And you're like, yeah, it's gonna be great. Let's get together and let's brew some beer. And it's like, okay. I have one more can.
Did you think that they just get too drunk
Possibly.
on each other's beers while they're brewing and like, that's probably fine.
Let's just throw on. You got another bag of hops? Let's throw that in. You like heartburn? I like heartburn. No, that's neither here nor there. No, I have another can. So we have 3 cans left. One can I am trading next week in person for a can of their other half collab.
Okay.
And then we have one can, and I'll let that other can sit for like.
Sit for a month. See what happens.
Yeah, see what happens. See if it gets any better. I like it though.
Okay.
I don't love it.
No.
I like it much more than I did the first couple times I've had it.
Yeah.
And I think with Trillium beers, you can easily say that people, like, again, I'm going to say it again in the comments. We got comments before. They're like, you've had the beer before. It's not really fair. Trillium beers, yes, I had this beer 3 times. And it tasted 3 different ways.
Well, that's the thing. Like, you know, and I've sort of complained about it before. It's like their beers coming off the shelf are never ready for consumption. You know, and like you got to taste them to know when they're ready.
Yeah.
And over the course of like 2 weeks, you're gonna taste them every time. It'll be different. You know,
Yeah.
they really do like evolve in that can.
Yeah.
You know.
So white wine, a little bit of citrus, a little bit of the galaxies coming through, but then you just got this like bitterness punch.
Yeah.
Almost like that chalkiness though is like.
Yeah, but I feel like that bitterness just wipes away that citrus and you know.
Yeah, I would say if I was, I'd go 3.75
3.75 is about as high as I'd be willing to go.
Yeah.
And it's not a bad beer by any means. It's just like I feel like some of the components in there are just conflicting with each other rather than being harmonious, and that's just my opinion. But all the things I like, I just don't think they're coming together the way I think they could or the way they should.
Yeah.
My opinion.
I'd be curious. So, Chauncey at All Things Beer 510, I sent him a can of this. He got it yesterday, and that's August 10th, 11th. So depending when he does his review, I'm really curious to see his review to see if it's like he's like completely different. He's like, this tastes like straight juice. We like scrambled down here to open the other can. We're like, oh my god, it's amazing. we just didn't wait extra 2 days. So Nerdsense 375 for Trillium and Monkish's Dial Up to 7 Digits. Their 8.2% DIPA collaboration blend of Dial 7 Digits and Dialed In.
Nice.
So nerdsense.net. Also, let us know in the comments what you think of this. Have you had this before? What do you think about Trillium's releasing their beers too green? We asked it a lot. We don't really get much response in the comments.
No.
Instagram.
But if I do put it on like beer forums, a lot of people agree with me.
Oh yeah. A lot of people agree with you. Yeah.
I was reading, and a lot of people like you're just being like a dick. I'm like, really, I'm just stating the obvious. It's a fact.
Yeah, I'm saying what other people are too afraid to fucking say.
Yeah.
Like, there is not pineapple in that Big Bird when that was fucking released.
No, that thing tasted like fucking like you're drinking hops.
It tasted like the road to Pepsi AC.
Yeah. All right.
So whatever. I'm Sean.
I'm Mike.
This is Nerdsense Drinks.
A lot.